as being one of the greatest places and least explored places of the world, such as the Arctic. There are loads and loads of things that we need to talk about these two places, the Arctic and the Antarctic. Boom, buckety bum, dark. She, boom. Alright, we're on live. Hi guys, and today we will be talking about the Arctic and the Antarctic. And without my glasses today. Okay, so let's get started. Now first of all, let's talk about the Arctic. Okay. This place is the Arctic. I'm gonna use black to represent it. And this place, the icy part, is the Arctic. It is made out of combinations of Alaska, Canada, some part of Greenland, Finland, the Netherlands, Norway, and Sweden, and mostly Russia. And they all make up the Arctic Circle. And there are loads and loads of different types of animals that live there. A lot of the animals here are these, such as walruses, seals, polar bears, Arctic foxes, reindeer, moose, no penguins. There is a snowy owl. There's an Arctic dog. Penguins only exist in the Antarctic. And speaking of Antarctic, let's get into it already. Now, what is this Antarctica about? Well, this Antarctica, it really is large. It really is 2 times the size of the Australia. And here's the fun part. Antarctica is actually twice the size of Australia. Another thing is that during the summer, the icy parts kind of melt in Antarctica, and in the winter they refreeze. They refreeze into this continental shape we see. Now on most land maps, they show Antarctica on the bottom with this little strip of land. And since these maps are not round, we just show them as a little strip of land. And these are the penguins you can see in Antarctica. Also, I like the baby penguins more than the adult ones, by the way. Yeah. I mean, look at these baby penguins. They are so cute. Yeah. And now, that is where we'll end these slideshows. And now let's get into the notes. There are loads and loads of things that we need to talk about in Antarctica. So let me use blue ice to find out that this is Antarctica. Now I want to focus on Antarctica mainly because the Arctic is not that cool, but the Antarctic is. Antarctica is the least explored place in the world. And there is still research in it to find if there is life there. And this is what they found. One day they found a very, very big hole. About this big. If Antarctica, actually let me erase it all. If Antarctica was the size of the screen, then the hole would be this big. That is a very real zoom up. And inside they found a lot of water there. And now let's zooming in into that place. And zooming in, we find out that there are a lot and loads of water in there. And these waters actually have found some plankton and some crab species, which they didn't have very fresh air there, but instead they breathed in poisonous methane. And this is what they breathed in, poisonous methane. And that was how they survived. And because of this research, because of this research, a lot of people are saying, yay, now we might be able to find life under Europa, the icy moon of Jupiter. Icy moon of Jupiter. So their plan was this. Like in the novel, they were gonna dig a hole. They're gonna dig a hole. And then go in, zoom in completely. And try to find any life in there. Any life. But this might not be possible for aliens, but still it can be possible. We just don't know how yet. Also, here are some of the disadvantages. First of all, our Earth is farther and farther away than we think. If this was Europa, then the Earth would be this small. Away. That is very, very far away, if you ask me. And then when they come here, a lot of people will die. And then you have to be reborn to be able to get onto Europa yourselves. Now this video isn't mainly on about Europa, because it is about the Antarctic and Arctic, but still there are loads and loads of things that we need to talk about. And also baby penguins. Now let's get back to the penguins. There are baby penguins that are pretty cute. I'm trying my best to drawing a baby penguin. Baby penguins are very cute, and that also their cuteness might not just deceive you. They have also been researched in laboratories. And also nobody was allowed to take penguins outside of Antarctica. Long ago, here's a fun fact. Long ago, people have been trying a way to breed them together. The Arctic foxes were put into the Antarctic while the penguins were stayed put, and they lived together for a while. And then there was a ban for Arctic foxes coming back to Antarctica. And then the penguins had their own continent. They had their own continent to worry about. And so yeah, that is basically it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next episode. Shinhan out. Peace! Bye-bye.